Hey guys, this is my very first YouTube video. Today is, I believe, January 10th, 2021, and today I am going to spread some Pre Emergent. I've got 50 pounds of Pre Emergent from Sunnyland that I bought at my local Lowe's. It was roughly $25 for the bag, which is a pretty good price for Pre Emergent. There's some other brands, but I usually just get the cheapest that I can find, and for me, the cheapest stuff is at Lowe's. Bag says it covers 20,000 square feet. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to put this out on my neighbor's lawn just west of me. She has me kind of take care of her yard as best I can, kind of while I'm doing my yard, and it kind of helps both of us out. We can kind of learn different treatments for our yards and kind of see what works out best for us, and it helps her out and somewhat maintaining her yard as best I can. I'm by no means a professional. I'm just an amateur that solely does it on my own, and I end up every year I end up trying out new stuff, and so I thought this year that I would share with everyone kind of what I do. She's got probably 15 to 16,000 square feet of lawn to cover on her lawn. I have roughly 12 to 13,000 square feet. And what I'm going to be using, I recently bought this 80-pound hopper Lesco spreader. I have an Earthway 50-pound spreader, but it doesn't hold 50 pounds, so I ended up buying this 80-pound spreader. That way I can put my full product amount in the hopper. So for my Lesco spreader, Sunnyland actually doesn't list my spreader on here, but it does have the Scott's and looks like the Earthway brand spreaders on here, roughly set to 4 to 5.5, depending on exactly which model of spreader that you have. For me on the Lesco, I think the settings go from roughly 4 to 30 are the set increments, and so for me, I'm just going to set this thing at number 13 and just kind of go from there as I'm spreading. I'll kind of see how that works out as covering the whole yard. So again, it is January 10th, I believe, and it's probably 42, 43 degrees outside today. For me down in Alabama, that's pretty cold. But you want to get your Pre Emergent out as soon as possible, early in the year. That way you can really help, prevent some weeds popping up later in the year when you're mowing. That way when you're cutting grass, you're actually cutting grass and not just mowing down a bunch of weeds. So here I've got my spreader set up. So my goal for the channel is to just kind of take everyone on a journey from taking care of my yard and 3 other people's yards that I'll be working on. I myself, I use a reel mower to cut my yard, and I plan on kind of taking you guys through that journey as well, you know, cutting 2 to 3 times a week, and you know, the fertilizers and everything that I use, my watering schedule and things like that. You know, if you guys have any suggestions for the channel other than, you know, probably how bad the video quality is, and you know, not having a good microphone for the camera or anything like that, any advice is greatly appreciated as I make these videos. And you know, if you guys have any questions about any of the products or anything that I use, just let me know, or the schedule that I use for watering and fertilizing my yard and everything. Just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video I make. Thanks.